Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Murdoku and today we're going to play Grizzly Night. So this is a hard level and it looks like we have a general clue. It says there was exactly one person on a carpet. Okay, so we have two carpets in tent A, three carpets in tent C, and four in tent B. Okay, and only one person can be on the carpet. Okay, so starting with Alicia, she was in tent A or tent C. Okay, so we're going to pencil mark that. Tent A or tent C. Brenda, she was not on a carpet. She was in the top or in the bottom row. Okay, so she can be anywhere there at the top or here at the bottom. Okay, so Brenda is not on a carpet. So at the bottom, there's only one possible location for her. So she can be here or at the top. And then Clark, he was the only person beside a shrub. Okay? He was okay. Well, he was the only person beside a shrub. So if even if Brenda is here at the top, Brenda cannot be beside that shrub. Okay, so we're removing her from there. And let's continue pencil marking Clark beside the shrub, beside this shrub. Okay, so Brenda cannot be here as well at the bottom because then again, Clark is the only person beside the shrub. Okay, so that means Brenda is on the top. So she will for sure occupy the top row. Okay, so I think we can X this spot. We can cross that out because Brenda will occupy this and she cannot be beside the shrub. And we can remove Alicia from here. Okay. Moving on to Dylan, he was on a bed. Okay. Can be here or here, here or here, or here. Okay, 6 locations. And then Ezekiel, he was the only person in a car. Okay. Okay, there's only 2 possible spots for Ezekiel because Brenda will be occupying the top row. And actually, since only Ezekiel can be in the car, that means Brenda cannot be here. Okay, so 2 spots for Ezekiel. Okay, so that also means that Ezekiel will be occupying this second row, right? Because he will be in the car. So we can cross the rest of the cells in row 2. And then we have Florence. She was in the last column. She was south of Clark. Okay. Okay, so she was south of Clark and she's in the last column. So currently, this is the topmost possible location for Clark. So that means Florence will be at least here or oh wait, so this okay, Florence cannot be beside the shrub, only Clark can be beside the shrub, so that means Florence will be here or here. Okay, 2 spots for Florence. Am I correct? Yep, she is south of Clark and she cannot be beside the shrub. She's on the last column. Right. Okay, so only 2 possible locations for Florence. Okay, well, we can cross out the rest, I think. Yes. And we can remove Alicia from here. Because Florence will be on the on that column. And then we have George. He was sitting in a chair. Okay. Okay, we have four chairs. One, yeah, four chairs. Holden, he was in the woods. Someone else was beside the bear. Okay, so that means Holden is not beside a bear. Someone else is beside it. Okay, so he can be here, here or here. He cannot be there. He can be here. Okay, he cannot be beside the shrub. So he can be here, here, here. Oh, not beside the shrub. Okay, so those are the possible locations for Holden. Okay. And then we have the victim, Victor. He was alone with the murderer, per usual. Okay. So let's look at who are the who are the people. That's very limited. Okay, so we have Ezekiel here on the car. So Ezekiel will definitely be occupying one of these two columns. And then someone is beside the bear either here, here, or here. And let's not forget we have one person on a carpet. Okay, the only person that I pencil marked on a carpet is Alicia. So far. Okay, well, Florence, there's only 2 rows available for her. Wait, same with Dylan. Dylan will be on the bed. Okay, so that means Florence and Dylan will definitely occupy these 2 rows. Correct? Yeah, so I think I can cross out the rest of these. Yeah, the rest of these rows and save it for Florence and Dylan. And I can remove Alicia from here. Yep. Okay, well, okay, I forgot to X this out. Okay. Okay, so that leaves George in this chair. In this chair. Only one chair left. Okay. Okay, and there's only one space left for one space left beside the bear, which is here. And someone needs to be here. Okay, so we know that someone's here. We just don't know who. So I think we can cross out this this row and column. Okay, so that also forced Ezekiel here. I think we can place Ezekiel here. Okay. And Brenda here on the top. Okay, so Dylan will be on either of these 2 locations on the bed. Okay, wait. So that means Florence is here because Dylan will occupy this row. Okay, so Florence is confirmed here. Okay, and I need someone on the carpet. Okay, so for Alicia, she can either be here or here. Oh, right now. Okay, H cannot be here because it will terminate or cancel the last 2 remaining locations for Alicia. So that means Holden is forced here. Okay, and then Alicia is here on the carpet. So Alicia is the person on the carpet. And then we have Dylan. Okay, and last possible location for Clark. So beside the shrub. So Clark is the one beside the bear. Okay, okay, that's great. And then we have our victim in this last remaining spot with Dylan. So Dylan is our killer. Okay, well, that went smoothly for a hard level. Okay, I'm going to submit it. Okay, there you have it. So that's Grizzly Night. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!